Okay, we are on exercise 14. We're going to sharing tools. So now we're going to prepare the files for sharing tools. And on the Arc catalog, we're going to do is this folder that we can see now. It contains the random toolbox, which contains the finished script tool and random features, but without any documentation. Although by default we can see the toolbox and script tool, Python scripts are not by default visible in Arc catalog. Instead, we can use Windows Explorer My Computer to view and manage the script. However, we have to modify the Arc catalog option to make Python script visible in Arc catalog. So, what we did was we clicked this catalog option, and from this, and we clicked file type and new type, import new registry, and we do not see Py here. So maybe you will see Python here. That perfect, you can choose, but I just manually type. So I click OK and manually type here, and I'm going to click cancel. That I type the extension py and Python name. So here it also mentioned when Windows 7 or Vista is used, depending on the system configuration, only a very limited number of registered file types may be shown. If there is no entry called Python file, the file extension box on the file type dialog box can be filled in manually. When the file type dialog box is filled in manually, an icon is not automatically created. An icon can be chosen by clicking the Change Icon button and browsing to an appropriate file. For a typical installation of Python 2.7, the icon can be found in the folder, but I don't need an icon. So right now I don't have an option for the icon. So if I go to new, and I can change icon for sure, but yeah, I could find an icon. So and I have to go to Python 27. This PC, it's in the C drive. Where is the C drive? Okay, and it's in Python 27, ArcGIS 10.4, DLLS, and then Python icon. It's this one. Click open and click OK. And then I already typed, okay, py, so click OK. It doesn't give the new edit, change icon. Alright, browse, there, click open, click OK, click OK. Alright, click apply, click OK. Right click on it and going to refresh. No. Shoot. Alright. Okay, so click cancel, and let's see what's going on here. Refresh. Alright. Click OK. Alright, that's fine. So now it doesn't show up, which is fine with me. Click cancel, and for the random sample ArcPy, I'm going to right click on it and then refresh. I did. Now we're going to organize the file into standard folder structure. And in this Arc catalog tree, and I'm going to go to new and then folder. New folder, and I'm going to call it random. And inside of random, and no, another folder, we'll call it scripts. Okay, we have random, we have, oh, no, not geodatabase, sorry. Delete, yeah, right click on it, and then new folder, scripts. There. And then, okay, one document is random, the name folder, random. Oh, okay, I need to put this beneath it. All right, random and new folder, doc. So inside the random folder, I do need the two folders. One is called a script, the other is called a doc. And then I'm going to remove, move the random toolbox under script. So now I have a random sample. Okay, this one, okay, it's the same level. Okay, and then I have this, okay. And I'm moving the script relative to the toolbox file means that the relative path needs to be updated, which I will do right now. On the random feature dialog box, I'm going to click the source. Alright, random property source. And then I'm going to do is script. Make sure cancel, make sure that I have Python. It's my D, okay. Exercise 14, random script, and then random, and then sample. That's fine, and I'm going to click OK. I think I will just go back to my desktop. Where's my Python? Exercise 14, data, exercise 14, and this random py. Click open, click apply, click OK. Now I clicked OK with the folder structure created. Additional files can be added such as sample data or documentation, which I'm going to do next. So what we will do is create tool documentation. When the tools are shared, documentation makes them easier to use correctly. And in this catalog tree, we're going to click the random feature class script tool. So, and then in the panel, random feature, and I'm going to go to description, item description tab, item description. And then description, and I do not have content. So, unless it's in the catalog. Okay, so I'm going to launch catalog instead of just using this empty space. My catalog, alright. There. Item description. Alright, and I don't have a content view and anything at all. So, but I do have a stuff. And on the panel toolbar under the description, I'm going to click the edit toolbar. So right here is edit, and now then in the item description panel for the summary. For the summary, we're going to type create a new feature. Create a new feature class based on a random selection of features in the input feature class. And then for usage, I have some bulletin points. The input feature class can be points, polylines, or polygons. Number 2, the output features consist of the same geometry type as the input features. And then number 3, the number of features can range from 0 to the number of features in the input feature class. Okay, good job. And then we do the same text. Click input feature dialog explanation. We will put input feature class from which features are to be selected can be points, polylines, or polygons. Okay, and then for the output features, the dialog explanation, we type output feature class containing the randomly selected features. And then for syntax, where did syntax go? Code sample. I don't see syntax. Okay, syntax right here. Syntax. For the number of features, dialog, syntax, scripting, number of features right here. Number of features dialog explanation. We will say the number of features to be selected needs to be specified as an integer between 0 and the number of features in the input feature class. And on the panel, to click the Save button. Panel down below. Where is the save? Oh, right here. Save. And now the tool, we can see there are some stuff here telling us. So the tool description can now be viewed on the tool dialog box. So usage, create, and everything is here. And in the dialog tree, we double click the random feature script tool. Okay. And then double click. There. And now, on the random feature dialog box, click the show help button. Hide help, show help. It's right here. And now create class, everything is here. So on the random feature dialog box, we click this, and the summary description appears in the help panel to the right. So on the tool dialog box, click the input feature parameters to see. Now I click here and close it out, and input feature, and the number, and I have the options. So the number, when I click the number something, it will show up the messages. So on the tool dialog box, we click the input feature parameter to see the description in the help panel. It's right here. And we also try the other two parameters. So I'm going to try an output feature, and then output features and the number of features. So right here. And then we click the tool help button, tool help, and now it opens this window in a web browser. Scroll down and see the inputs tool description. Notice that some items may need to fill in later, like code sample, tags, and credits. And now we can close out the window. Alright, so now we could do is we could go to geoprocessing and find some tool, read some postings, and preview the detail of the tool that looks interesting. And then we can use the tool Python, download the tool. If it does not, we're looking for it until we find the tool to do that. And then we can see what kind of tool that have a Python script. And then we can open it there and get some understanding to use